Well, I don't want to be alarmist, but I got this in the Irish News, and I got it in the newsletter and other outlets online. Asian hornets in Northern Ireland do pose a direct threat to humans with sting. Experts ask public to help find the nest that they suspect is in the Dundonald area of Belfast, and that's just up the road from us. That's what, 6 miles away? Asian hornet. So what does the article say? I'll get rid of myself here. This is very recent. Members of the public are invited to help experts track down a suspected. And actually, I read this morning somewhere else that they've actually found a nest, but there could be more than one. It's an Asian hornet nest. On Wednesday, the Northern Ireland Environment Agency NIEA confirmed further sightings of Asian hornets in Dundonald area after one was captured on Friday. And this is the bio here, and it's a nasty brute, a real nasty brute, have to say. It's here with its sting out in this picture. It's about half as big again as the size of a regular UK wasp. I haven't a lot of good things to say about wasps, and I've even less good things to say about the Asian hornet. 2 nests were found and destroyed in Cork earlier this summer. One hornet can kill 50 honeybees per day. A nasty rat. And NIEA say its aggressive nature and feeding habits mean it can have a serious impact on biodiversity. Never mind stinging children and adults. And they also have asked the public to be vigilant and report any suspected insects, ideally with a photograph, but not to approach any nest. I wouldn't be going near any nest. Dr. Archie Murchie, an entomologist with Northern Ireland Agri-Food and Biosciences Institute, said the species is about half as big again as a regular wasp and can inflict the equivalent of a bad wasp sting. They do pose a direct hazard to humans. They are big and quite aggressive wasps. That's repeating what we've heard before. Like wasps, they don't want to sting you. Not half. Any wasp that lands on you, it's going to sting you. They're not really interested in you. They are interested in you. They'll sting you. I've had experience of these boys, unless you go near their nest. No, they don't. You don't need to be anywhere near their nest. I was doing a bit of strumming one day out the back, and I was near a wasp's nest, and boys, they came after me. They will defend themselves in mass attack. This is scary stuff. I don't like wasps. However, their nests are usually located fairly high up in trees, he said. Oh, that's very reassuring. Once established, they could be a nuisance at picnics, just like wasps, where they try and steal jam or meat. He praised the speedy actions of the NIEA staff, setting up monitoring stations with meat and suggested water. And sugared water in Dundonald area. Observers mark individual hornets, and based on average speed and time it takes them to return to feed, a number of monitoring stations can triangulate the position of any nest. That's very smart. That's very smart. Dr. Murchie and colleagues are on standby in their lab to examine any nest and further hornets that are captured. They are a serious threat to the honeybee, which could pose a threat to crops which rely on bees for pollination, such as apples and apple orchards. Although local honeybees can sting, they have no real defence against these Asian hornets. Hornets hover outside beehives to capture the bees. That's really nasty, taking them back to their nest to feed their grubs, whereas the adults survive on more carbohydrates and sugars. In China, honeybees have developed an effective defence measure by swarming around the hornet, vibrating strongly until the hornet is effectively cooked. Good for them. But Irish honeybees have no such skills. As Chinese honeybees are smarter than ours. Bumblebees are much more able to defend themselves, and his money should always be on a dragonfly with its powerful jaws in any confrontation. Good for the dragonflies. Studies by the University of Exeter found they prey on 1,400 species of insect across Europe. So these things are just a menace. One of the reasons the beekeepers are particularly worried is that they could take out bee colonies. In Jersey and also France, about 30% of hives have been affected. The only possible local species to prey on them would be the greater spotted woodpecker, which have only arrived recently, and magpies and crows are another possibility. Climate change is making it more viable for them to survive in Northern Ireland. So this is one bad consequence of our warm temperatures this summer. The hornet arrived in France in a cargo of pottery from China about 20 years ago and has spread rapidly. My goodness, if they've already got here. By December 23, the yellow-legged hornet had established itself in France, Spain, Belgium, Netherlands, Portugal, Italy, Switzerland, Germany and Jersey. My goodness, didn't realise it was so widespread. It was first seen in the UK in 2016, and there have been regular sightings since, including 44 confirmed sightings this year, largely in Kent and East Sussex. However, the spread in UK has been seriously curtailed with surveillance and rapid eradication of nests. Good-o! The public can report Asian hornets through the Asian Hornet Watch app and other online at habitats.org UK. They're bad rascals. You wouldn't want these. And like a whole lot of other things, like that virus we got 5 years ago, came from China. And we get so many imports from China, it's quite likely that another number of these boyos will sneak in. Although it doesn't take much to get across our channel. It's a wide open border by the looks of things. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Asian hornets. If you see one, report it. Very dangerous boyo. Don't want them to spread.